guys, and welcome to another CobbleCon interview. This time with 95CivicDude. What's up, man?
Hey, Zueljin. How's it going?
Good, brother. How about you?
You know, I'm doing great. I just got done playing on the CobbleCon server. I'm feeling good. I've got a Coke in my hand. This is great.
Yeah, we're stuck with Dr. Pepper right now because my little girl drank all the Coke. And I really don't like Dr. Pepper, but fizz is better than water, I guess.
Yeah, it sticks on your teeth a little bit better too.
Yeah, big time, man. It tastes like prune juice. I always thought it was like carbonated prune juice.
I always thought it was more like maple syrup to me.
Really?
I don't know why. It tastes very syrupy to me.
I wouldn't put it on my waffles or my pancakes.
I wouldn't either. Not that I've done that before, of course.
Right. Cool, man. So, how'd you like the race that we just finished?
You know, that was a lot of fun. It actually really reminded me of Super Mario Kart from back in my childhood. So that was a lot of fun to do.
Right.
I think we had like 9 or 10 guys racing, and so that was a pretty good turnout, I thought.
Yeah, I thought so too. This morning we were supposed to amp up the all of the events for early on, but unfortunately people didn't start logging on until late. I wanted to get the European guys involved, which they got to play with some events, so that was good. And like you and I schedules there, we typically better at night, so or in the evening, like the afternoon around this time, which is typically a pretty good time for me. Everybody's sitting in watching their TV and kids napping, stuff like that. So it's typically
Absolutely.
a good time.
Yep.
So you have your own YouTube channel, 95CivicDude, right?
I do, yeah. I've got a few videos up.
How long you been recording, man?
Well, I started recording, I think it was December of 2011. And then I recorded,
wow.
Yeah, I had an LP that I recorded. You know, I put up probably 20 episodes or so, and then I kind of got burned out for a little bit. And then I picked it back up, basically a new season, I think 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 4 months. And it's been going strong now. I've added a Feed the Beast series, some tutorial videos. It's going really well.
Cool deal. And what all is you strictly do Minecraft pretty much?
These days, yes, and that's not because I don't like other stuff. It's mostly just because that's about all I have time for.
Right, right. And viewers too, man. Like I have an interest in retro gaming, but most of the Minecraft audience that likes watching the videos are pretty young, and they don't appreciate the older games like us old fogies do. But
yeah,
you know.
I thought about bringing up some retro games, but we'll see if I can squeeze in those.
Right. Cool, man. So you record with what?
I used Fraps for the actual capture, and then right now I'm very low tech. I just use Windows Movie Maker for the actual.
Okay.
I mean, it gets the job done.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna invest in some quality software coming up soon, but for now, it gets the job done for sure.
The only thing I really don't like about Movie Maker is the ability that you can't disable resampling, which kind of gives your videos a grainy look when you're looking around real quick in Minecraft. Like everything kind of gets blurry.
Yep.
That's the only thing I don't like, is that motion blur that it causes. But Vegas is a pretty good application. I want to say that they had something free a while back, like some sort of promotion for one of the older versions. You should look into that. But
I was gonna say, now that you mentioned that, I think I remember seeing the same thing.
yeah, there was some sort of promotion that I saw that it was like you can get an older version. I'm still using 9. Version 12's out, but 9 still works wonders. I mean, it's still a very, very good piece of software. So cool deal. So you record with Fraps and you render out with Windows Movie Maker. Cool. What do you think about the new snapshot that just came out, man?
I've seen a few videos on it, and I gotta say, I really like it. I have in my Let's Play series a very rustic and medieval type setup,
yeah.
and so the horses and the hay bales are going to be something I'm very interested in putting into that world. So
I was really looking forward to that as well. You know, some people, I know my friend Slipgator, which you know pretty well, was kind of upset that they work on additions instead of fixing things that the game's been plagued with, like lighting glitches and stuff. But all in all, had good content like that. Like horses, to me, I started messing around with the Mo Creatures mod eons ago, man, and I've always been interested in it. It's just hard to upkeep, you know, with a mod that doesn't have the kind of support like a Feed the Beast pack does. But
yeah,
really like the idea of the horse editions and carpet. We've been needing that
my
no
gosh.
hitbox flooring for so long. I can't. That and paint.
Yep. I agree.
If they killed the pixels on the glass, I'd be a happy camper.
That's probably one of the biggest complaints I've ever heard on the texture pack in general is just the glass.
I can play with vanilla textures as long as that glass is fixed. I actually always change the green too. Like I don't like the pastels of the greens and the blues in vanilla. But other than that, I'm not too hard to please. Although I do like the Faithful pack that I use.
Yeah, I usually use the Faithful pack. Currently, what I'm doing on my Let's Play is the John Smith texture pack. I really like that one a lot too.
Yeah. Slip uses a version of that. My buddy One Wolf uses a version of that. He used to all the time, at least. It's got some real cool stuff for that medieval type feel that you're looking for sure. So outside of YouTube and Minecraft, like, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm actually in software engineering. I work at a company that we put the ratings and reviews on retailers and brands' websites. So if you go to Walmart or Best Buy or whatever, and you leave a review on a product, that's our software.
Oh, cool! Very cool. That's interesting, man. I typically don't do a whole lot of reviews unless I have a real bad experience and I think other people should know about it. Except for apps. Apps are easy to rate, so I rate them quite a bit. But as far as products, now I tell my friends and family about good products when I run into them, or good foods or anything like that.
Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest things we're looking into because mobile users are the biggest growing thing since jungle trees.
Yeah, big time, man.
So that's where we're trying to get our foothold in.
That's really cool. And outside of work?
Well, let's see. I have 2 kids and a wife, so most of my time is actually spent hanging with them and doing family stuff. But other than that, I'll do like mostly yard work and stuff around the house. Really, I have a very busy schedule.
Yeah, it's between family and a full-time job, man. It's really, really hard to stay consistent on YouTube. Like it has to become a priority to where almost like you schedule it, because
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, consistency is the first thing, or inconsistency is the first thing that'll run off subs, unfortunately. People are impatient, it's kind of like when your favorite shows don't play for a couple of weeks, you kind of forget about them and get some new favorites. So it's a competitive world out there.
Absolutely.
So how old are your kids?
Well, my son is almost 3, and my daughter is just 1.5, and she there she just left the room. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Deal,
So
man.
yeah, they're a handful, man. They're so much energy.
I worked in a daycare for about 4 years. My mom owned one.
Oh, God bless you.
That was my first job. I don't have any of my own children, but after handling 22-year-olds for a significant portion of my young adult life, I was scared to have them.
It's the best form of birth control, right?
Right, you're right, man. It scared me away from like none of that stuff. But my daughter's 12 now, and she's pretty. My stepdaughter, so she's pretty easy to handle. You could reason with her, So
Awesome. Awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
So you said you had a few questions for me.
Yeah. Well, really one in particular. I know that as you get a little bit bigger channel, you get a lot of new subs and a lot of people that have really latched onto you. Sort of. I don't want to use the term loosely, but fanboy-ish, maybe.
Yeah. I know.
Do you have any people that you follow that you would consider somebody that you would be a fanboy for?
Probably good. I would almost say ideally instead of the video. I like the way he handles his channel. Probably more than anybody else that I've ever met on YouTube. Like there's a lot of other Minecrafters I like that I don't watch as much as like I'll typically stop to watch good stuff before I watch anybody else's, or I'll check my sub box to see if his stuff is up first. It's not just because he's a large miner. A large YouTuber. I can relate to his commentary because he's very real. Like he doesn't he'll do an episode of all just placing torches, but he'll talk about it. So as far as game mechanics go, it's kind of the opposite spectrum. I like Asuma a lot. Asuma has probably some of the most interesting Minecraft concepts, the original stuff. The guy makes things in vanilla that people that play with mod packs can't do. you know. So
Yeah.
he's inspired me a lot of my builds, and I like his aesthetic and just his spirit for the game. He really, really, really loves this game, and it's evident when he makes videos about it, you know. So those are probably the two guys I look up to. I honestly spend a lot of time watching the hyperminers and smaller channels as well. I do a lot of research in the smaller channels. Part of it is that when I meet new people that have fresh ideas and they're hungry, I'm still at a hungry phase too. I'm really, really aggressive when it comes to networking and finding new subscribers and talking to people on Twitter and other social networking media, and in general just keeping up with my series. It's like I run my channel more than I actually play the game, which sometimes is a little bit unhealthy. Like you can get a little bit obsessive about it. You can get some closed vision, and every once in a while you gotta snap out and say, hey, I gotta have fun too, you know. But for the most part, I look up to those two guys, man, and just try. I mean, they're two perfect models for success in my area. One's got Minecraft expertise and one's got YouTube expertise, in my opinion. So I kind of look at those two guys and try to mimic them, you know.
Yeah, I understand, and I'm actually kind of going through the same thing myself since joining, you know, a Feed the Beast server or just a regular vanilla server. I find myself gravitating towards the other members' videos more so than just the big guys.
Oh yeah, you do.
You know, you want to get involved with the people that you actually play with.
And this camaraderie thing really goes a long way as well, because it helps you, like you said, you gravitate towards smaller members. It helps you to just be a part of the community. Like, it's really, really hard once you start getting large, because a lot of people want to talk to you and meet you for the wrong reasons. Like, they kind of just want to leech attention from you.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because that's what networking is for, but it's got to be in a healthy manner, you know.
Absolutely.
Like, larger YouTubers, we can't really do much for, you know what I mean, as far as attention. But what you can do for a larger YouTuber is enhance their experience, their gameplay, what they like, you know. If you have fun, it doesn't take a lot of skill to have fun, you know.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
If you catch that on camera and you get that enthusiasm and stuff like that, it's that's where it's at, man. That's what I try to do, at least with my viewers, you know. I want things to be exciting for them. That's one of the reasons I'm hosting CobbleCon, and people are making friends and meeting new contacts, and I'm doing stuff that I never thought I'd do before, like making these mini games and stuff like that. I've found a whole new avenue of passion for this game because of this event by itself. I had no idea it would manifest into what it's manifested into, but I really like it, you know. And I didn't even get the turnout, but that doesn't even matter. The people that are here is what matters to me, you know. So, and the viewers that like watching it. So that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, it's been a ton of fun so far. I really appreciate you opening it up for us. It's been a blast.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure. It's a lot of fun. Well, what I'm going to do for everybody, you guys, is I'm going to show off some of Civic Dude's vids, and you can check this monitor out that you've been staring at this whole time with nothing on it. Maybe I'll do a few pictures. Maybe there was something on it. I don't know. But I'll definitely leave you guys with some videos, and I hope you enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all.
Hello, ladies and lads. This is Civic Dude. You know, guys, one more thing to note about this texture pack, and you can't really see it now, but the twilight light is very red. You know, they went all out with the. Oh, here we go. Went all out with getting the that golden orange hue that you see at sunset. They did that very well. And then nighttime, it kind of goes back to the just dark blue, or darkness with blue, kind of. I don't know. But so, anyways, what that means is that when you're caving, and you get, you know, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 blocks away from a torch, it kind of goes to that reddish hue, kind of like that right there. You can see it a little bit. So it makes for some interesting caving lighting. Okay, guys, heading back down now. We should have everything that I need to construct the cave spider spawner set up. What we're going to... Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is I've already marked out the area Oh boy. Okay, I've already marked out the area, and for those of you that don't know, cave spider spawners they have an 8-block radius or diameter that they can spawn in, and so the one that they're in is going to be offset from the 8x8, and the way that you can tell which side to expand on is the corner that X and Z both are going negative. So you can see that X and Z are going negative more in this direction. So we expand it one more going this way. Like so. And since we're going to be standing on the other side over there, what I did was I expanded it one more on this side for symmetry reasons, just to make it look pretty. And now for something completely different. Today, lads, we're tracking the elusive zombie villager. Our foe is cunning. He tracks us very slowly. But we are smarter than the zombie. We must lead him back to our trap, where we will secure him. And then, when we have the proper equipment, we will free him of his curse. We're gonna have to think of a name for you, because you're gonna be here for a while. You're gonna be the Adam to our planet Earth. We're gonna have to find you an Eve, but you are gonna be responsible for populating this entire island. So, why don't we think of something to call you? Maybe Bernard. Yeah, I like Bernard. Take care. Oh man, we're in the hills. You guys know how I love the hills biomes. So I don't know how you guys are, but whenever they do a major update of Minecraft, I'm really leery to go exploring too far in a new world because I don't want any terrain generation to mess things up too bad. So that's why I've really put off kind of exploring this far out, until now. But need has kind of forced me to go out this far. So we're gonna have to. Oh man, this is a cool texture pack, guys. Okay, so this is cool. This is a great place to retreat to if we. Why do I have seeds? A great place to set up a second base or something if we ever decide that we don't like our snow biome. But for now, I'm kind of missing home, so I'm going to harvest these trees, probably these 2 trees right here, and then I'm going to head back. And I'll meet you guys back at base.